Hello. Everything is about to change. Those are the words that I heard as I was waking up this morning. I had wild, intense, crazy dreams. Let me know if you did too. But as I was waking up, when you're in that like liminal space, right, between sleep and awake, and you're both but also neither, I heard clear as day as a ending. Is that the right word, guys? As like a cap. It like capped off my dream. Oh, I love that. And I heard it's all about to change. Everything is about to change. It's March 1st, baby. Everything's about to change. And a big catalyst is not only everything that's been happening for the past month or month and a half or so, but also what happened on the last day of February. And I knew there was going to be a big energy on the last day of February, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. And oh boy, was there big energy the last day of February. Every little thing is about to change. And also, guess what my guides just popped in my head? Every little thing is going to be all right. It really is. It is destroying itself from the inside. And remember the premonitions that I've shared about something about coming from the outside to fix what's going on in the United States government. And I wasn't really sure what it was, but it's starting to make more sense now that different leaders in Europe are calling for a change and says it's time for a change, and now they're standing up because we have a couple of different things going on, and this is exactly how it needed to pan out, right? We have people on kind of one side of the narrative who are zealots for the story that's going on, and then we have people on the other side of the narrative, and I'm just talking about my particular country, who are, we're talking about just the leaders in charge, not the people, right? And the other side of the zealots, right, the other side of that same coin would be those people who are still trying to use the system that is broken, right? So that's why we're not seeing any movement forward, because they're still trying to work within the system, and the system is very broken, as we can see, because of all the things that are transpiring right now, all the things that have been going on and have been allowed to happen, right? And laws have been able to be broken over and over and over again, and judges keep saying don't do that, and yet they keep doing that, right? And there seems to be no punishment. It has to come from the outside, because our system, which is needed to crumble, and we knew it needed to crumble from a spiritual standpoint, can no longer fix the problem, right? It hasn't been able to for a long, long time, actually. There needs to be more coming from the outside. There needs to be an energy that matches the desire of the people, right? And when I say people, I say the people who are trying to fix it, and then also you and me, like the citizens who are not directly involved in any sort of governments, local or national. So every little thing, I'm getting goosebumps. Every little thing is about to change. March is about ready to be the most intense month. And the contrast, do you think the contrast is big now? Oh my God. If you really want to be able to enjoy the amazing things that are going to happen right now, now is the time to start clearing those big shadows. If you haven't started, now is the time, babe. And that's only if you want to enjoy it. Like, you can still go to whatever place you match vibrationally as we continue to have more and more splits. Like, I don't know about you, but I've been waking up at 5 a.m. the past several mornings in a row, week and a half or so. I'd ask my guy, it's almost 2 weeks. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. just on my own, no matter what time I go to bed at night, because we keep shifting. The amount of times that we are shifting to different timelines as a collective is very intense. Now we're constantly shifting our own personal timelines, but it's the collective shift that is the thing that's really intense. So this is the shift that we are seeing where, the 4 a.m. club, right? But it's not happening just at 4 a.m. It's just happening whenever the energy shifts, right? And so I think it's happening kind of around that like 5 a.m., but it doesn't, just because you're not waking up at that time doesn't mean that you're not a part of it, right? That's just one way to know that you're a part of it. Pay attention to what's going on outside, what's going on in the world. The more chaotic it is, meaning the more contrasty, right? The more absolutely amazing things and absolutely terrifying things are happening simultaneously is the proof that you're on the highest timeline. So buckle up, babes, because it is, you think it's been a bumpy ride so far. It's about to get really, really wild, and it's about to get really, really good. Like really, really good. So focus on yourself. Check out the pinned video I have both on TikTok and Instagram, how to calmly prepare for the storm. Okay, because that video right there is exactly what my guides gave us weeks and weeks ago on how to prepare for the moments that we've been in and the moment that we're in right now. This is the 11th hour. We're in it right now. And this month is going to have so many ups and downs. What I see, psychically, is that we're going to have this moment, multiple moments where you go, oh my God, I can see the ending. And then, oh my God, I feel like I'm in the pit of despair. And then, oh my God, I can see the light. And then, oh my God, the light's all the way gone. And it's going to be up, down, up, down, up, down. The only way to survive that without losing your mind is to focus on yourself and watch it like it's a really chaotic play and go, everything is going to be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end, and let it play out because it needs to play out. Let it finish, right? Towers falling is a messy business. And that's usually because people are holding on to the stuff. It doesn't have to be messy, right? It doesn't have to be messy. But it usually is because change can be hard, right? Just remember, we've been asking for change, and change that is going to change the world is not going to happen quietly, right? So let it happen. Focus on yourself. Keep clearing your shadows, shifting your limiting beliefs. I have free blog posts that tell you how to do both of those. So look for the link for the blog in my bio, like click the bio link and look for the one that says blog, because that's going to show you how to shift your shadows or shift your limiting beliefs, clear your shadows. You can also book me when my calendar opens again. You can book Taryn Fian. I talk about her all the time on this channel. I also follow her on both TikTok and Instagram. Her website is tarynfian.com. So if you can't get into me, you can also get into her. Or if you prefer her, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. Use whatever modality feels the best to you to clear your shadows. It doesn't matter how you do it as long as you do it. Because the more you can clear your stuff now, the more you're going to enjoy these large shifts. But if you wait, if you put off clearing the shadows, you can still be in the shifts, but it's going to be that like really chaotic, you're in the storm and you're in like all the dust is up and you can't really appreciate what's going on because you feel chaotic, right? I've been there. This is how I know, right? This is how I know I've been through so many of these transitions, because everything has been preparing a lot of us intuitives for this time period right here. So I'm still getting something crazy is going to be happening these next several days, and around March 7th, 8th, 9th, 8th feels the center of it, but 7th, 8th, 9th, I'm just tapping in again right here for you. Crazy removal. Something is removed, and we can't conjecture, right? We can't make our guess. I mean, we can make our guesses, but let's not have some expectations, right? Let's let it play out how it needs to play out, because it's going to play out better than we can even imagine, any of us. Something around that. So about a week from today, it's going to be some sort of removal. There's like a pause on a bunch of things. And then I see this big group of people at some point coming in. Things happen very fast. Lots of big, fast transitions. International efforts are coming in. It's going to get really, really messy for a few weeks, but something around the equinox, around the 20th, 21st of this month, maybe even 22nd, but like somewhere right around there. 20th, 21st still feels the most likely, but I can also see the possibility of the 22nd. That energy there feels like springtime. It feels like, and I'm talking metaphorically, not literally, because it's literally springtime. It feels like I can breathe again, like fresh air. Like, when you walk into a forest and the air just is so crisp and clean, that's what it feels like. I see birds, I see sunshine, and this is all like metaphorical. I'm getting the goosebumps as I'm saying this and feeling this energy. It feels freaking phenomenal. It feels, that's how it feels, right? And right now it does not feel like that. So I'm really excited to see what happens. I'm really excited to see what transitions there are. And honestly, the Lotus is POTUS. I still see a possibility for that, but I see that other energy that I've been seeing of more of like Lotus Council, where yeah, she's on it, but so are some other people. That is starting to take more shape than the other one. They're both very likely at this point, both of them. Like I can see them both, but the other one is starting to be more solid, the more of a council thing. I think with all of our dreaming and all of our loving and all of our focus on ourselves and working on ourselves and raising our own vibration, I think that maybe perhaps we have arced over the need for a Lotus is POTUS. I think that's a strong possibility. And we've gone into the higher vibrational choice of more of a council, but we will see, right? It's all going to unfold for us in real time. Buckle up, focus on yourself, clear your shadows, follow those breadcrumbs of joy, because joy is the greatest resistance that you could have. So follow those breadcrumbs of joy. That's what we're supposed to be doing anyway. I love you guys so much. And as I get more of these pings and downloads, I'm going to share them with you. Let me know how you're doing in the comments.